What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Icyy back with another video. We're finna be reacting to King Von, the soft-spoken assassin. Make sure y'all go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. We really ain't gonna do too much talking. We just about to go ahead and get into this video. If y'all already about to go ahead and get into this video.
Shooting, at least 6 people shot. This all happening at 65th and King Drive in Parkway Gardens.
The age ranges of those people ranging from 14 to 23 years old.
Ray, if my man don't come and please don't.
His name is Davon Bennett, a.k.a. King Von. He's been on the streets for too long. I want him off the streets today. You guys ready?
Ready for it. Alright, so probably the person that I get the most requests to do a video on, the rapper I've been rocking with for a while now is King Von. No doubt the most demonic figure that's come out of Chicago since the drill music wave in the 2010s. Fans are really enamored with his storytelling and music videos, but for the life of me, I don't know how King Von is a free man. I mean, bless him, all blessings to him. He's somehow been able to 2C slide and dodge every single case that's been thrown at him since he was 15. And while his partner Rondo was toting a bazooka on the gram, King Von was on Twitter arguing with a mortal enemy over how many bodies they each.
LOL, you a bitch. I think I'm older than you. You got more bodies than... So you my son. You is my son. This is what I gotta start telling these niggas, like, anything you doing, I did it. Anything you trying to do, I did. Like, at this point, you my kid, you my son.
And the police, right? They couldn't stand it. See, in Chicago, only 20% of murders ever get proven, 80% go unsolved.
20 years for the murders, plus the gunman has been lost. That's 21 years. So that's 41 years. That's just for the murder. And I got 2 attempt murders.
And you beat all those charges. You were acquitted.
Yep, on play.
Now, we're gonna get
play.
into all
Let them
this,
know. Tell them again. Hey, hold on.
Let me show you my song of the day. This is
on play. Stop playing with me now with him. On play. Now, but people be telling me I look like King Von, though. What y'all think? Put it in the comments if y'all think I look like King Von. People tell me this every day. I hear this every day. It ain't no problem. If you know me, honestly, I'm gonna make a whole separate video about Von. Like, if you don't know, that was one of my favorite rappers, and like this whole like him being dead is not really still not really sitting well with me. But I'm gonna do a separate video about that. But yeah, people be telling me every day I look like King Von. Like, I got every day, like, my little brother tell me, my best friend's sister called me King Von. Like, they be like, Keontae, no, she be like, King Von, like, that's King Von. Like, but put in the comments if y'all think I look like King Von. I mean, like, I'm finna be the next King Von, you know, like, we both from Chicago. We both just don't give a fuck. Like, we just really just those niggas. Like, we really not to be played with. Like, we really just got the real nigga vibes. Like, I just feel like if Von, this is how I feel about Von. If I was at a party and Von was to walk in the room, like, everybody would be like, the whole energy, like, everything would change because a real nigga walked in the room. And that's how it is for me too. So, you know, I can relate. So it's just like, you know, we real niggas, and it's just like, when I walk in the room, everybody just be like, oh, like, you know, you just got to be a real nigga to understand. You just got to be that nigga to understand and really relate, you know. So that's just me popping my shit at 2 o'clock in the morning, you know. So
battles. Let's go.
I guess this is a part of the video.
In order to understand this story, we gotta go to Chicago, more specifically the Parkway Gardens in the South Side. But you probably know it as O-Block. Now, not only is this the home of Chief Keef and King Von, it's also the home of the former First Lady, Michelle Obama, who, when she looks back at her experience, says it was never as bad as it is now. The area has always been a huge war between 2 factions, the BDs and the GDs. And this war has been going back since at least
I didn't know Michelle Obama was
back
from
then,
O-Block.
there was more structure,
like,
it was organized, and it was mostly a battle over drug trade. The BDs controlled a massive 16-story housing complex just 2 minutes away from O-Block, posting snipers on the roof to protect their drug dealers. Lookouts were equipped with night vision goggles, and the entire organization was pulling in $300,000 a day for damn near 15 years. The BDs were run like a corporation. Money was laundered through investments into apartment buildings, a record label called MOB, a car wash, and a nightclub in Atlanta. But the leadership was taken out in 2004 with a massive police raid. Their headquarters was permanently closed and eventually demolished. 50 people were charged. Whole leadership gone. All the BDs migrated to O Block and created alliances with the sets around the area.
Boy, we
to go
couldn't
against
work
the
to
rival gang,
64th
the
and
Gs.
to
Now the
65th. We not
GDs,
from
which stands for Gangster Disciples, also had their
63rd.
leadership
Not from
taken down.
63rd.
And now neither of the two gangs have any structure anymore, coming from the top to the bottom. It's basically just kids running around with a profound hatred for each other, trying to blow each other's heads off. And this shit escalated even further in the 2010s with Chief Keef and the rise of drill music. Chief Keef, Rondo, Lil Reese, Lil Durk, and most of the people who saw success during the height of the drill scene were all
Yeah, it really
black
is like
disciples.
2 o'clock in the morning,
The
and I'm
gangster
recording
disciples
these
had very little
videos.
representation
I'm about to try,
in
let me
mainstream
pause
music.
this.
The most notable figure.
I'm about to try to post a video every single day starting today, December 1st. I'm gonna go, I don't know if it's gonna be called Vlogmas, but I'm gonna try to post a video every single day. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment, really be engaged. Because if y'all fuck with me, then I'm gonna fuck with y'all. Like, y'all just, like, really gotta fuck with your boy, you know, and let me know what y'all want to see, and like really support and really like really push me to post and like all that. Like if you want to see me post every single day, you want to see videos, comment that, or send it to my Instagram. It's in the description. Like I really want y'all to fuck with me because I'm gonna fuck with y'all. So that's, you know, that's just how I glow. And we're about to finish this video.
BG Duck, Lil J, Lil Jojo. So the fact that Chief Keef and O Block were able to control the airwaves and the popular sound made it so they could put super disrespectful lyrics towards the gangster disciples in their songs, and it would become mainstream. The best example is Tuka.
Tuka's death became the focal point for a lot of violence because the gang members that killed Tuka then used social media to really insult his men.
In this case, you have this young man actually in his coffin,
Right.
and this image has also been defiled.
See, Tuka was a deceased 15-year-old boy that Chief Keef and Durk would constantly mock in their songs. And the lyric became so popular, you had rappers like Lil Pump who had nothing to do with the situation. He's from Miami. You had Young M.A. who's from New York. And even NLE Choppa who's from Memphis. They would use Tuka in their songs or in everyday life without even knowing what it meant.
Now, you recently said some shit about Lil Pump.
Mm-hmm.
Did he use the smoking Tuka line?
To this day, he probably thinks that everything all groovy. But no, when I see you, I'm gonna slap you.
Young M.A. said it in her verse, and then she apologized for it.
And that's all I wanted.
See, the hatred between the GDs and the BDs ran so deep. The feud was so strong. You even got King Von on video teaching a little kid how to shoot a water gun while saying F Tuka.
Fuck Tuka. Fuck Tuka. Shoot him in his head. Boom. Fuck Tuka. Say it.
Now the death of this kid, Tuka, spawned something that was never before seen. A 17-year-old female assassin named Jakira, who created a social media account dedicated to avenging his death.
She was known to her rivals as somebody who was willing to shoot first, ask questions later. It's all over the internet.
Jakira was on social media bragging about the shootings that she had done. She was proud, and she let everybody know. She was very quick to let you know that she was violent and that she was not afraid to shoot somebody.
It was said Jakira was responsible for at least 15 shootings before she herself was eventually killed. Afterwards, a 4chan user hacked her Twitter and leaked DMs showing her and King Von had this weird back and forth where King Von was attempting to romance her in like a mocking way. I don't know, maybe it was real, despite the fact that they were both rival gang members. And she didn't like dudes, she liked girls. But reading the tweets and listening to his interviews, you could tell King Von is a clever, smooth talker, right? He's smooth, but he's also a goddamn demon. A blood trail seems to follow him wherever he goes. And King Von was becoming an infamous figure in the Chicago PD briefing room.
Stop playing with
They
him.
hated him. Police would bring him in for an armed robbery charge, possession of an illegal firearm, and they had suspicions of other stuff that they could never prove. One murder of a kid named Odell, allegedly, according to the internet detectives on Reddit, has King Von's name written all over it. It happened on a Saturday night where 24 other people were wounded across Chicago, but that wouldn't stop King Von from boasting about Modell's death on Twitter all the time. Now finally, in 2014, the police thought they had something. Von and one of his friends were at a crowded house party when a rival GD named Malcolm Stuckey was in the corner, mean-mugging them. Von and them took offense, immediately left the party, came back 45 minutes later, shooting at the kid Stuckey, who was outside, along with 2 other people who tried to run. Stuckey was killed, the 2 others were wounded, and King Von and his friend were snatched up by police a couple days later. After 3.5 years, the trial finally started.
Von is a whole savage. Stop playing with that boy. Real, like, Von really was.
Von kept his mouth shut for the whole 3 years.
I don't know why niggas felt like they
confessed to doing the shooting. So Von beat the case, went home, and his friend got 28 years. As soon as Von was out, the dude he was always arguing with on Twitter, named Wooski, whose dozens of shots rang off, and Wooski was shot. Now he survived, and King Von was not responsible for this, but that does not stop him from mocking him. His fans are diehards, right? They're crazy. They read into everything he posts, looking for clues. Like this man posted an Insta story just trying to promote his new music video, and people were reading into how many skulls he put in his caption, like 7 skulls. That's 7 bodies. King Von has 7 bodies. It even got to the point where King Von went live.
No, that's crazy as hell. Fans really do be on that shit. Like that shit low key annoying.
He would be in jail. So don't believe when anyone
stop making
says.
up stuff.
I repeat, anyone. And I'll be honest.
It.
I hope that's true. Bless him. All I know is listen. In Chicago, the clubs close at like 12, right? It doesn't go past 12 because of the violence. And I know that King Von can't go to Canada to do shows. He can't go to overseas to do shows. So it's a blessing and a curse, right? Because of his history, King Von creates this allure and this personality that people want to rock with his music, but also fucks up his business.
Really, King Von really
like. That's pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
Did what he was supposed to do, like really got up out of there.
Make sure you subscribe with notifications on. And I'll
at the end of the day, it's like
at
the end of the day, you feel me? It's like he really got up out of there, so he really that nigga, you know. That was my reaction to that video. Let me know down in the comments some more videos y'all want to see me react to, and if y'all enjoyed that video, make sure y'all give it a thumbs up. Y'all can follow me on my social medias. They're gonna be down in the description. I'm gonna see y'all in my next video.